Okay, we are back. Acquire boosters. I have a bunch of missions. Let's actually check what's in there. Shop it up. Oh, I like the Iron Heart actually. I will snag that. Super Scroll. Actually, let's pick up Super Scroll because I think it actually goes in the Ultron deck. Weirdly. I can cut something like Mr. Sinister maybe? Let's cut Mr. Sinister, put in Super Scroll. Because my opponent's playing Patriot, I play Super Scroll, I win the game. But I have like the same set up for it, if that makes sense. Alright, put this to green. Alright, go and get all my gold for the day. I'll spend it later, but get it all now while I think of it. Cool beans. Alright, try it out. Ultron Patriot. Now with Super Scroll. Every time I play like mono ongoing, I always get hosed by Super Scroll and it's really tilting. Nexus is pretty big. That means I want to put Dazzler in that lane. And probably not Patriot. Please Psylocke. This is fine. It's actually really good if this is like Psylocke and Mr. Negative. Okay, I'm gonna hold Super Scroll. I'm gonna play Dazzler to the middle because that's the one lane that we care about winning. Where it falls is a problem with Ultron if my opponent doesn't play anything. Interesting. What is he setting up though? Wow, it went terribly for you. I'm gonna snap. I could play Super Scroll, but for Electra, that's like really bad. Could play Debris. What am I doing? If it's like Ultron next turn, so I think I have to Ultron for Dazzler. I kind of want to just play Blue Marvel. I think playing Blue Marvel here is better. So the tokens are going to be larger. Okay, that's fine. My opponent reveals first. I get to go Wasp into Ultron. Should win. This should win. What's that? Phone's popping. My parents taking forever. Maybe he just thought he couldn't beat Dazzler. Me playing Dazzler kind of says I have Ultron. Like, that's fine. Not worried about that in particular. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. This sucks. Okay. It's not a big deal. Like, we can still fill up all lanes. It was easier with Mr. Sinister, but it's still super doable. It's the fucking Nexus again. I need to draw Patriot if I'm gonna brood on the Nexus. Like, bonus snaps. Just do nothing. I don't know if I like that. I think my final turn is going to be very important. Snapped. Missed a negative. So he's only going to draw 2 cards that have been negatived. I guess my final draw is everything here. Iron Man. Okay. Ooh. I can't Dazzler though. I mean, this is a loss. This is really bad. What I needed was Super Scroll, weirdly. That's okay. I'm gonna treat. That's okay. I think I hold. I don't need to play Screwball if it costs 0. I think Debris is good though. Slightly worse than just Ultron tokens. Misty Knight is better. It's pretty tough. Like, drawing Ultron is really good. All my other stuff seems really difficult to figure out if I should be playing it or not. Really worried about my stuff being destroyed. Another Wakanda. I still Ultron on 6, I think. I think playing Blue Marvel is fine. Just in case they haven't changed, I'm not gonna put them all in the same lane. This is my final turn, I can fill it all up anyway. I think that Apocalypse is gonna win 1 lane and I'm gonna try and win the other 2. Dazzler though. That's very good. I think I snap on ripping Dazzler. So I should win the lane they don't play Apocalypse into. And the right. If I activate Dazzler and win that lane, like... That was the worst place to put it. Okay. Goodbye me. Get some new missions. I don't even know what they are. I don't care about them until I'm done like my last one or two, and it's like, oh wait, play a card with a cost that's not in my deck? Maybe I'll change deck. But... Nova player. Unless they play Null, Super Scroll is probably not going to get some use. I don't get to play any of these cards. Because I might get Killmongered, and then Squirrel becomes very good for them. Of course it's Rickety Breach. Okay, that means we're filling up the left spot. Killmonger, but I think that's not the right spot to place it. Do I just play Super Scroll in case it's a null? Like, or Rogue or something? Actually, Mystique copy Super Scroll might be crazy sometimes. Oh, I fucked up. I was supposed to play Waspia. Whoops. Whoops. Shit. Maybe it wasn't a big mistake. Put Ultron here. So, playing Ultron is going to give +3 here. It's not enough to win. Yeah, you would. You would. Okay, maybe something like this is better. Oh, Wasp doesn't need to go here. Oh, actually. Like this. And I lose on tiebreaker, maybe? Interesting. Which plays death and I lose. Wait, Bucky Barnes? Yeah, I didn't think of that, did I? I'm short. I'm short in the middle anyway. Yeah, fair enough. That's unfortunate. The Rickety Bridge is basically a free win for my opponent playing the destroyed deck. Which kind of sucks. Because it's like worse than Death Realm or whatever it's called. Because I literally can't do anything about it. Okay. Super flow, that's a little annoying. I could debris. I don't think I really need to. Yo, yeah, I really like Squirrel Girl. She works really well in the Patriot deck, and she works really well in Destroy. There's a Killmonger after Squirrel Girl's pretty good. Interesting. If I copy Patriot, I have to put it in an off lane, which is not great. I think Super Scroll actually does pop off here, though. I think Warpath means he's playing other ones. Yeah, boy. Huge. Wait, no armor? That's interesting. I do have Ultron. I can copy Super Skrull. That's kind of a meme. That is kind of a meme. If I am playing Ultron, I have to play it here, do I? We still draw Wasp. Destroyer, okay. It's probably not a big surprise. I hit Wasp. It's pretty good. I don't know if this wins. I think I win middle. Which is all that matters, I guess. What has he got? Lizard, lol. My power gets -2. Or not. What is Super Scroll even copying? Like, really? I don't know. Yeah, Destroyer is big, but the downside is that it destroys everything on your side of the board. But this deck has stuff like Armor that protects a whole lane, and Colossus that just doesn't get destroyed, which is pretty good. I only won because this location is really good for me. My guys get huge. I don't think Super Scroll actually did all that much. It let me Mr. Fantastic. I think that's it. Oh, and Captain America. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, because of Warpath being 9 power, using armor stops you from getting Shang-Chi'd. This is pretty good. I think I can just like snap on that location reveal. Quinjet. I didn't like that. Limbo is very good for me. Very good for me. I think I don't play Brood. I think I wait. RegisKillbin? Bro, what are you doing all the way down here in the 1 viewer tier of Twitch and or YouTube? Bro, thanks for the raid. How's it going, I guess? My dude. You get to watch me play Super Scroll Patriot. Because I didn't want to play cards that put things into my deck other than things that buff Ultron. He's taken my Blue Marvel? That's actually really good. If he plays my Blue Marvel, Super Scroll becomes big value. How's everyone doing? Is everyone just hot off a strong Marvel Snap stream and then come out to my chill post-Valorant recovery Marvel Snap stream? Please play Blue Marvel. You got him. Shang-Chi, alright. So I can play Super Skrull here. Oh, I also have Dazzler. I think Dazzler wins this, actually. The cards in my deck is Patriot, Mystique, Ultron. The 3 key cards. It's slightly irritating, but we can fill up our board pretty easily to get Dazzler to happen. So if I go Dazzler Brood on the final turn, I get to go like this turn. I've already snapped. I snapped on turn 1 on the DC reveal. So if I go like this, I get to go Dazzler Brood on the final turn and win the game. Pretty sure. Actually, Super Skrull ages ago to copy Zabu would have been good. I'm not that smart. Yeah, I do have to win. No pressure, am I right? Ah, we're fine. I have faith. Some faith. And we drew Vibranium, it doesn't matter. Snap again. I think my opponent is just playing 100 cards that interact with Zabu. I don't know that there's really a deck here. Like this is from Agent Coulson. This wasn't. Created by Moongirl. So I wonder what the 4-cost card was. He has a 4-cost card, I think, from Agent Coulson. We're both filling up. Another Agent Coulson. I think I win this. Dazzler really strong. Dazzler really strong in this deck, where like it's really easy to fill up your lanes, and then you like your backup is Ultron. If you can't, I had Mr. Sinister in here as well that I cut for Super Skrull, because Super Skrull this game got us Blue Marvel that they stole from me, but also got Zabu Quinjet, which didn't really matter. Last game, I was playing against Destroyer with all the ongoing cards, which was free. So I don't really need to worry about that so much. But one of the important things that we do here, let me full cam for a second because I need to open something. I don't know if I've created it to be able to handle 188, but we'll see. I designed a utility for when people raid me, which is a cat that reads your fortune, that we haven't had a chance to do yet, and I feel like now's a pretty good time. This is Incantation. We are going to do the raid. The raid number is 188. Today is Friday. You probably can't see a lot of the text on it because my thing is in the way, but that's okay. Ready, we get to find out what your fortune is. And your fortune is, it's hard to keep track of things when you're a cat. Let me think about your fortune for a moment. You should always say yes to adventure. There you go, friends. That's your fortune for today. Always say yes to adventure. We can go back to Marvel Snap in-game. Wow, Stream Elements popping out to say hello. For everyone that's new here, I'm a board game designer, video game designer, Marvel Snap player, like 3rd or 4th. I do a lot of YouTube content and stuff because it's like fun and I enjoy playing the game. But most of what I stream is Marvel Snap and Valorant because my buddy's always bugging me to play with him. But yeah, the cat utility is something I built. What it does is it has built-in fortunes, and then based on how big the raid number is, it'll crunch it down to find out what your fortune should be. My opponent is playing Patriot. I cannot lose the game. Because I just go Super Skrull, Mystique copy, Super Skrull. GG, I guess. Seems pretty good. There's the Patriot. I have Squirrel Girl as well, but it's less good now that I've filled the lane. But that's okay. think Wasp. I think Wasp might be important for us here. I can actually Ultron next turn and fill this. That might be the way to go. What are some of my favorite board games that I haven't designed? I really like Azul, which is like a drafting and spatial organization type game. I really like Moonshell, which is a recent one, which is something similar. You are mermaids trying to fill up a sunken chest with different seashells and stuff like that. It's got a really cool board rotating mechanic for when you're drafting that I think is really unique. I really like Blood on the Clock Tower, which is a game I've played too much. It's a social reduction murder mystery kind of a game, but it does a lot of really interesting puzzle solving type stuff that I find super interesting. But we destroyed them. You can't beat Super Skrull, Mystique Super Skrull. It's a toxic emote at my opponent. Now my favorite BM in Marvel Snap is your opponent plays Leech on you and then you emote on your in-play Patriot. You're like, I'll just play all my cards, dude. It's fine. Alright, we'll do nothing here. What other board games do I like? I got Crokinole recently. I really like dexterity games. So Crokinole's really good. I have Viking Seesaw, I think is what it's called. It's a balancing game where you're trying to load luggage onto a teetering boat, which is a lot of fun. What am I doing here? I think nothing. I think Brood left seems fine. I don't know what my opponent's doing, which makes it harder. Zabu, huh? If I draw Dazzler, I'm playing Super Skrull. I have not drawn Dazzler. I don't have Patriot. I think I just run out Kazar. I'm like waiting for this to flip over so I can put stuff in that lane. What's other stuff that I've played and really enjoyed? I like a lot of deck building games. I play a lot of like TCGs, which is like why Marvel Snap was an easy pickup for me. I haven't played Scythe. Scythe is totally on my to-do list, but I'm allergic to board games that go for longer than an hour because I get cranky. It tends to be drawn out and people are pontificating and they could have probably won the game already, and it gets really annoying for me. Spider-Man's interesting. If I draw Ultron, I'm fine because I just Wasp Ultron and fill up the middle lane. I can't do that. Interesting. I can pull this out, which I think is a good choice. And then I can play... I think Super Skrull is bad here. The last thing I played was Blue Marvel, so Mystic copying Blue Marvel is pretty good. I can Debris, because that'll put something into my middle lane to get points in there, depending on what he does with it. This doesn't win left, though. I don't think I can win left. Let's undo. I can put 4 in here. I think I might have to retreat, actually. Because I feel like the play had to be Patriot, Mystique, copy Patriot. Or Dazzler or something. Like put Dazzler left, maybe. But I don't have either of those things, unfortunately. I think it's a retreat. You might move out of left, yeah. I did consider that, but I think even if that's the case, I can't then win on the right. It's alright. It's a pretty safe retreat. Pretty safe retreat. Okay. I think Elysium's actually bad. for me. I think it's almost always better for my opponent. Another Zabu player. If I rip Super Scroll, I play it. My opponent's nerfs. I could have Ultron on 4. I don't know if I really want to do that. My opponent snapped. That's interesting. That's interesting. Looking at this Viking game now, is it like a balancing Jenga? Sort of. Basically, there's 6 briefcases that start in the middle. When you have your turn, you have a collection of luggage you are trying to load onto the boat. And you can only put it on the side that's raised. So when you put something onto it and it tips over, anything that falls out you take, but you also have to take a suitcase off the ship. And the person that gets all their stuff onto the ship first wins. But it's really hard. Let's go like this. Is this the right choice? Because I need to beat the Omega Red. I'm losing this lane. I could Mystique Dazzler actually. Is that maybe better? Then I have to fill up the middle somehow. Play Ultron left. I could copy Omega Red if I get Super Scroll. This is a toughie. I think 2 Dazzlers is the correct choice though. Because I'm gonna lose middle, most likely. And this is the lane I care about. He's got no cards in hand. What? Okay. What? 1 card in hand. And it's not going to be infinite. I think I'm actually fine to stay in here. Weirdly. He doesn't do anything because it's going to get discarded to Dracula. Dazzler activates. It's not enough. Yeah, I probably could have predicted that it was going to be Chavez. Yeah, I don't know that I needed the second Dazzler. Possibly the blue Marvel could have been better knowing I had to compete with Omega Red here. But that's interesting. I feel like if I snapped, my opponent retreated. I really wanted to snap. That's okay. But that's okay. Yeah, what about you, Lil Johnny? What's some of your board games that you're into? Playing Scythe makes me think that you appreciate some of the heavier stuff. So I have a hunch Gloomhaven might come up in conversation. I think I just do nothing. I think doing nothing for the first 2 turns with this deck is better than doing something. Annoyingly. Patriot. It's pretty good. Patriot, Mystique, copy Patriot. Something. Khazar or Dazzler. And then Ultron. Seems easy. You like all sorts of stuff. Do you like heavier things but don't often get to play them? That is a common problem I hear. It is difficult to find people for that kind of stuff. We'll just copy Patriot. I can play the Khazar if I want. If he plays something scary off the Zabu that isn't ongoing, I'll Super Scroll instead of Khazar, I think. But I think Dazzler or Blue Marvel, I want more next turn. Can't wait to get Super Scroll. Yeah, actually I was kind of hyped buying it for 3,000. It was kind of an impulse purchase just now. But I think it fits really nicely into this deck in particular. Because you're not really doing anything proactive. You're just like throwing down a bunch of anthems and then walking away. Okay, my opponent has Ultron. I'm just gonna Khazar pass. Wonder what he's doing then. More commonly played are Decrypto. Decrypto is a banger. Big fan. Big fan. Six Nymphs is good. I really like playing Six Nymphs online. Because it being automatically enforced is such less headache. Playing it in person, I found that there was times when you would just like make small mistakes that like makes the game really frustrating to like follow properly. But playing online where it tells you what's going on is really, really easy. Tour and Flamme Rouge I have not played. I have heard really good things about Flamme Rouge. I tend to play stuff that occupies the exact same space as Azul. My opponent plays Infinite. I should win middle and left. Huge 11s. Jesus. You have to play with a drink in your hands. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like there's a lot of good games that are like really good light fun. That's good for the crowd that wants to have a drink and like chill and eat snacks and play games at like the pub or whatever. So like Codenames is really good, and I really like dexterity games for that. Because like with every dexterity game, you kind of just like punting at it and hoping for the best, which I think is really fun. That's why I like Crokinole, because I'm not good at it. Patchwork is really, really good. I make jokes about Patchwork whenever I end up with a negative score in any game. I'm like, is this Patchwork? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Central Park, pretty good for me. Yeah, Zabu decks tend to play every card in their hand. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong. Yeah, Flamme Rouge is a bicycling game. It also has a really nice table presence, which I like about it. Oh, actually, I need to fill up Fisk Tower. Just in case. Just in case. Ooh. New Dan Hip cards. Luke Cage and Leech actually looks sick. He just showed up on my feed. Okay, he's armored the Fisk Tower, so I don't need to worry about it so much. He played Bast, which is interesting to me. But I think he is playing a Devil Dino deck, which is fine. Like, Bast doesn't interact with Devil Dino. Which makes me think Super Scroll is actually really good here. I'm over here, though. Because it'll armor this lane, too. Well, it should armor this lane, too. Cerebro. What? I have questions. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So, how do we beat this? How do we beat this? I can't play Dazzler. My squirrels are 3s, so I can play Blue Marvel. What I'm gonna do is Mystique Squirrel Girl. And then next turn I play Blue Marvel, and Wasp I think is a win. I think I just beat him with his own Cerebro, which is kind of a meme. Because you just give me 2 more. Mayo. Super Scroll just hoses so hard. Like, it's actually insane. Okay, we're gonna play Blue Marvel here because they have no power on this lane. I'm gonna put Wasp here because that'll jump up and win. Isn't that crazy? If I snap here, my opponent retreats for sure. Would appreciate my thoughts from a design perspective. Yeah, because I haven't played it. But it is definitely on my list. Oh, he actually gets me? Because the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie moves the Cerebro buffs off my other squirrels and onto the bigger squirrels. That's pretty clever. I probably could have seen that coming, but that's alright. That's alright. That's probably why I didn't snap. Just in case, I guess. I also haven't played Galaxy Trucker. That is another one. Like, my problem is it's really tough for me to get to and try to play a lot of different games. A lot of the ones that I have played are ones that I bought specifically to be able to go and play it, and I'd still have a lot of unplayed games. I used to go to a regular pub meetup to play stuff, but the problem is they would all want to play the same stuff all the time. So I played Codenames like 4,000 times. And I haven't been able to play a lot of the more mid-weight stuff that is my wheelhouse and is kind of annoying. So I just have like a really long list of stuff that I want to get to and haven't been able to yet, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, look, that's unfortunate. I burned snaps. Why? I think I am playing Brood here. I think that's fine. There's Electro. That's great. You destroying that means I can't super scroll it, so I'm okay with that. Let's put Kazar over here. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go Kazar, Blue Marble, Ultron, and then fill this up with bots. Fill this up with bots. Yeah, I always try and fill Fisk Tower as fast as possible because I'm paranoid about my stuff getting destroyed. There's Captain Marvel. I think he's just playing a generic ramp deck. Which might be a problem. I don't know. We'll see. Magneto hits Kazar and all of Brood. That's fine, honestly. So in that case, I'm revealing first. My opponent's one middle. So, but Captain Marvel can't fly out. Is important to know. When I play the Ultron guys, they're going to be 3. So this is going to be 12. I might actually lose left. Super Scroll does copy the Lizard. I have a feeling that if this is a ramp deck, we're looking at like Typhoid Mary, we're looking at Red Skull, we're looking at Lizard, all of which were really bad to Super Scroll, so I'm probably not going to be playing it. She-Hulk doesn't win. Good stuff. This is an opponent I see all the time. Chicken Little. Super Scroll has otherwise been very good so far. I think if you're playing a Zabu deck and you're confident that it is a Zabu meta, playing Super Scroll and Zabu means that you will always have Zabu on 4, basically. This kind of sucks. Peak. That changes things a little bit. That does change things a little bit. I'm gonna have a snack. I'm hungry. Savage Land, pretty good for me. Yeah, he gave my Blue Marble +1 power, which is kind of funny. I don't know if Daz actually wins middle. If he plays Odin, obviously not. Is a 7 power Mystique good enough? Guess we'll find out. This is items all, it's gonna be very funny. I had a hunch. I had a hunch it was going to be Arnim Zola and not Odin. So that's why I stacked this. Just in case, but Debris is really funny. How many splits did it take to get Ink Mystique? Let's check. I think 6. 4, 5. I've actually been really lucky with the inks. I have 3 of them. The armor was 6. It's like I get the new variant, first split, ink. Same with Mystique. New variant, first split, ink. But then Angela, same number, 6. Got a new variant, but inked a different card. And what I'm trying to get ink at the moment is Agatha. And I'm up to my 10th Agatha split. Like, look at this. 10 Agathas, no ink, kind of mad. You know how many games I had to throw to get these? Anyway, what do my missions look like? Win with only 1 card? Well, I don't do that. I fill up all of my lanes. Do I have a deck? We could literally play Agatha. This is the Agatha list I've been playing with. It's not great. I need to swap out Taskmaster. What else do I have that is going to win? I just play Zoo all the time lately. It's really annoying. Because I could do it with Destroy. This is a Deadpool deck that I stole from Jeff Hoagland because I wanted to try it out. I wanted to try out the Wolverine buffs. And I've been wanting to play a Bass Deadpool deck for ages. Really? If my opponent goes Deadpool on 1, I'll be mad. Goodbye. Yeah, it's probably my least favorite one. Or the 10 or less power one as well is really hard. When location one with 1 card, I used to get a lot because I was playing Spectrum Destroyer and it wasn't so hard. Now I just play Zoo all the time and it's like, bro, when is this ever gonna happen for me? Come on, Deathlock, why are you like this? But it's worth it because this is +5. This is -2. Ooh, this is pretty good. Makes my Killmonger kind of bad. Interesting. I'm gonna play just Nova and then Killmonger next turn. Because I want to kill the Sunspot. Ooh, I want to kill everything. Oh, I want to kill everything. Amazing. Oh. Nice, we'll kill him. I have done that. Yeah, if I retreat when I'm winning a location with 1 card. I have done that a few times to get it. Sometimes it's difficult to do it intentionally. I don't know if that's a snap. I'm destroying his stuff. I think if I snap, my opponent just retreats. I think he assumes I'm just snapping because he hit negative zone. Because what's he 0 into here? Probably Typhoid Mary. Right? It's on 3, so probably Lizard. Right? save anymore. Okay, that's fine. Titania. I could have held Killmonger for longer. I did have a hunch my opponent was playing some kind of big zoo thing. Let's play this, which is 0, which is fine. I'm gonna carnage it later, I think. Miximus. And then Hood. I think I'm okay shuffling rocks in my deck at this point. I can go like this. Sorry. I think this is pretty good. Or is Wolverine better than Bucky here? Maybe not. My opponent plays nothing on 5. So maybe he's Infinauting. Okay. If that's the case, I have to like put myself in front in the other lanes. I think like this. I think this is best play. I need to go up 5 though. He reveals first. Interesting. Interesting. Infinite left? Okay. I think that means I win. Because Venom eats everything and then Titania hops over? I haven't played against a lot of Titania. Oh, Wolverine stays middle anyway, so it doesn't matter. Huge! Huge victory in the middle lane. Yeah, good call out on the snap. I feel like it probably was the right time. Just because I wasn't super sure as to what my opponent was playing was why I was hesitating. We didn't win one lane with one card though. If my opponent had played Infinite to the right, it would have solved all of my problems. Sadly. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I need to fix my tilt my camera down a little bit. Ah. Peak? Icebox Peak, it just makes Nova unnerfed. That's so dumb. Anyway. Lockjaw on 2. I think it's worse for my opponent, right? If my opponent's playing Lockjaw, I think Peak is worse for them. This is pretty huge, actually. That was a really good top deck. So next time I get to play Deadpool Killmonger. Oh, it doesn't suck. My opponent plays Armor right now. I'm not that worried because I get to reveal first. But he's thinking. He's thinking. White Tiger for 1. Yeah, okay. That's kind of scary. Also Chavez. Also Iceman. Oh, that kind of ruins my curve out a little bit. Black Widow. Do I just Beast? Do I pick these up? I think I can pick these up. Play him to the left. Win left with it. Turn my light up a little bit. Plays Wave on 5. Makes my Killmonger cheaper. So I'm playing everything out on 6 apparently. Bast does nothing here. I'm gonna Killmonger middle. Okay, that's fine. It just opens up a spot for him to play on the right, which isn't great. But I get to play everything from my hand on this final turn. So I can choose to win left. I just ignore right and I try and win middle. So Does this win middle? I don't think I can actually win left. Because this is 13. I can play Deadpool here. No, undo. After. So it's like this. Because then this is 11, 13, 21. And then what? 11 middle? I think I lose. Nope, because my opponent played to the right. Okay. Strange choice. I guess he assumed there was no way I could win left. But there was a way. I don't think I should have won that. I need to adjust my chair. It keeps sinking on me. There we go. I feel like I'm not sitting on the floor anymore. I didn't finish my mission though. Maybe destroy was the wrong choice. Hell yeah, man, I appreciate that. Most of my content is kind of Marvel Snap, but I do have content where I'm actually making stuff on stream sometimes, which is kind of fun. I do try and work on things like that as well. Have some content on my YouTube channel. I do recommend checking out my YouTube channel. It's more consistent than Twitch, let's say that. But I do appreciate you hanging out, and I really appreciate the Regis raid. That's kind of huge, to be honest. I don't know. I gotta try and live up to the hype, you know. It's the most viewers I've had in my stream, I think, ever, possibly. What are these locations? Do I just snap and hope my opponent can't do anything? Alright, man, thanks for hanging out. Hope to catch you in the next one. Always appreciate a fellow board game enthusiast. What's my opponent doing? Lockjaw. Interesting. I'm like waiting to draw Bucky Barnes, I guess. Like, is the Killmonger here? And then what? Nova. Bucky, then Nova, I guess, is what I'm waiting on. Just in case they have a really good Jubilee, possibly. Because they could win with Jubilee. I guess that's why they're staying in. Oh, you also could play something like Doctor Doom or... yeah, okay. What do I even put here? Nothing. Carnage, right? Oh, Demon. Oh. I was really hoping Warframe would go left, but that's okay. Can't play Magic. Could have Magicked mid. Ooh, that's an interesting problem for my opponent to have to deal with. I can't play anything left because I didn't hit Bucky. My opponent retreats. That is valid. I didn't think I would win that, but okay, here we are, you know. But yeah, anyone in chat, if you want to challenge me to battle mode, I'm still doing that. I'm just currently trying to do my missions. Complete the main quest before coming to the side quest. Killmonger. I don't know if Bast is really that worthwhile here. Might just hold. I'm under no pressure to do anything in a hurry. Rickety Bridge. That is also good for my deck. Let's go like this. Run out Bast into Rickety Bridge. Wolverine gets slightly bigger. And I can just play Wolverine into Rickety Bridge. Sokovia discards Wolverine, of course. Which puts him exactly where I want him to be. Pretty good. What do I want to do here? I do like this. Because it means that Wolverine will just stay there until they choose to destroy it. Dracula. Interesting. Bucky Barnes is pretty good. So I can then Beast and then Venom, Winter Soldier, which I think is pretty strong here. I think my opponent was playing a Zabu deck and didn't hit Zabu. Yeah, okay. That was a pretty good read. That's not bad. That's not bad. Magneto hits nothing because I pulled all my stuff out. That's pretty good. So this is the final turn. I get to try and beat 12 here. Leave this open. What Zabu deck? Maybe... yeah, it must be really in on Dracula to be playing Magneto. So I think it's just drawn America Chavez. We don't get to play Hood. So we're going something like this. And I just win left. Like really hard. And then if my opponent plays anything into here, we're forced to tie break. That's interesting. 2 cards I'm kind of scared of actually. Armor. Oh, okay. I didn't expect that. He wins by 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I wasn't expecting Zabucula to have armor in it. And for that, like, I feel like you would have used it earlier. That's okay. We got one of our missions completed. We got 1 more to go. Okay, that's actually fine. This is like my 1, 2, 3. Okay. I hit Deathlock to replace it. Okay, we are fine. You're not bad. I can't Killmonger them. No. Alright, here's the plan. We lose this intentionally, but win with a really big Venom. so that we can get our reward. But no, Bucky Barnes doesn't work for that. Maybe if I rip Taskmaster off the top, still doesn't work because I have Squirrel. Crap. I don't have anything else to destroy if I don't destroy Bucky. God damn it. Oh, I can't actually play it as well. Well, worth. Let me win this lane, would you? Cosmo, how unfortunate. We didn't hit Taskmaster, and if we did hit Taskmaster, it wasn't going to do anything anyway. What is my opponent doing with Wong? We could see something like White Tiger, maybe? Dr. Doom, maybe? We could see something like Ironheart. The Armor and Lizard are really strange choices. Kind of a meme if I win left because they don't play anything there. Or if he plays Ironheart and they like all go mid or something. Okay, that's really annoying. Yeah, it was Silver Surfer. I don't think Lizard is a good choice, but that's okay. We did win left. That's alright. That's alright. Ah, man. Ooh, unlock something from the season pass. After I finish this quest, we get to go and spend all the credits. So I might be able to boost my new Ironheart variant. Nova into Wolverine into Carnage? Is that better? Oh. Shit. Suddenly don't want to play into that lane. Armor every game. Yeah. That's okay. Opponent snaps. Where does my opponent snaps? Because he has Cosmo. Because he's playing the cards that beat my deck specifically. That's cool, man. That's cool. All I want to do is make a big Venom. I don't even want to win the game. Kind of annoying that you're stopping me from just doing that. So let me throw. Okay, this is a really promising hand. Armor one time. Yeah, okay. Swiss system, huh? Collect, okay. I was trying to play around a random armor placement. It worked because I'm now able to. That's fine because I can still Killmonger that. I don't want to Nova it though. I guess it means I have to hold on to my demon. I suppose that's okay. My opponent does nothing. Which is interesting. Every time Deadpool gets put in my hand, the collect goes up by 1, right? Interesting. Sick. So I can Taskmaster and copy that, or I can play these two on the final turn. But I just have nothing to destroy. So I think Taskmaster for the Venom 12 is better, maybe. Oh, 11, sorry. I get to play Killmonger now. So I get to go Nova, Killmonger, Deadpool, Demon middle? Demon left? I think Demon left is better. I'm not gonna snap, he'll retreat. And then hopefully I win middle with Venom. And then hopefully that means my quest is complete. looking promising so far. Okay, only one She-Hulk? Oh no, the other one's in the other lane. Yeah, okay. We went all 3 lanes. How about that? How about that? Collector actually getting 1 power in my deck. That's kind of funny. Okay. You did it. We completed all the quests. And now it's good to go to this and add the new Ironheart variant. I don't have a lot of boosters for this one. I really like this variant. I got my new Mojo variant. I'm almost there for the Nova one. Adam Warlock isn't quite there. Bast isn't quite there. Ant-Man's got none. Hood got none. Stereo got none. Magic got none. I need to start playing these cards more. And I'm like 1 short, right? Yeah, I'm 1 short of the Agatha one. So I can do Mojo. Put some credits into my Mojo. Actually, I will change to this so you can see it a bit better. Change to my regular screen. Mojo was a card that I really like because I play a lot of Zoo. Okay. Well, I guess we're just hunting for stuff that's ready to upgrade, right? Oh, I need to take it off this. Okay, so I have Mr. Fantastic that's ready to go, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to do it because I want to get the one of the variants and then do it because he's already split a few times. What else we got? Nothing up here. Like I really want to get Bast. Split Bast a bunch of times. I'm trying to get Inkify Bast. It's taking forever. Even though I play that card in like every deck. Apocalypse still has a lot of boosters. Yondu. My not Inkify Mystique is always going to have lots of boosters. The weird meteorite effect makes me think it's trying to tell me it's ready to get upgraded every time. Every time it goofs on me. Man, I don't know. Chat, if you see something that you think needs an upgrade, call it out. I'm struggling to really pick them. I have actually been playing a lot of Khazar because of Patriot, which I think I'll switch back to after this. Switch back. Yeah, actually, how many boosters does Ultron have? That is a good question. Oh, I missed a thing. Damn it. I'll come back. Come back and grab that quickly. Ultron, which is blue, I think. Which is blue currently. Oh, only enough for 1. Man, where'd all these boosters go? Where are these boosters going? I used to criticize the Patriot Ultron deck so much for being super lazy because you just play 4 cards only, and now I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how hard I want to be playing the game at the end of season. Yo, Dababu, welcome to the gang. What do you think? Have you got a favorite card in here that you think needs some upgrading? Yo. Ooh, collect the tokens. Actually, I need to check how many I've got. I've got none. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, we're running battle mode. I'm just currently spending all my credits right now. But yeah, if you want to battle me, let's go. Let me know. I'm keen. Mr. Negative deck makes you feel like you did nothing or everything based on whether or not I drew him. Yeah, I played Negative Surfer for ages. I'm gonna play Bast Tempo into, yeah, so I'm gonna change back to in-game. Alright, here's the, oh, you sent me a code. Alright, hang on. Join. The code is 23090. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming for you. And you haven't seen what my deck list is yet. Oh, did you close it because you were trying to join mine? Let me try again. Oh yeah, okay. 23052. It's okay. We didn't specify. But yeah, Pluto, I had the same problem. A lot of the time, you're just like setting up to do a good Silver Surfer thing. Oh, 5 rocks. Alright, I will just leave this open. This is not a great hand. Okay, there's no rocks in our deck. But there's junk. There's lots of junk. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Actually, you can rate that. Alright, dude. That's all good. District X is the worst location in the game. I don't care what anyone else says. There's definitely a tier list, let me tell you. But District X and for me, Dream Dimension gives me the shits constantly. Crimson Cosmos, definitely. What else is big, terrible? Wow, this is kind of tough actually. I think this is better. Hitting Iron Man is kind of brutal. Ooh, hello. That's interesting. I like Electro though. Oh. Okay, so he's gonna Spectrum. But it will hit these. So it's gonna be 9. Saving up for Bast now. Bro, Bast is the best card in the game. No joke. No joke. I think my opponent is not going to play mid. But I think I lose mid. I think this is the best I can do. I know he's going to Spectrum, which is 9. I'm adding 7, which is 14. I think I'm fine here. I'll snap back. See how we go. I'm not very confident. District X is not a location that makes me very confident. I get to draw a card. Huge. Play Spectrum. So it's tied. And I lose to tiebreaker by just a bit. Ooh. By 1. By 1. Alright, well played. Well played. Well played. I probably could have done the maths and figured that one out, honestly. But that's okay. Let's go again. Can actually play my deck for a change. This is pretty good. Bar Sinister. Bar Sinister is actually really bad for me. Is actually really bad for me. Savage Land. God damn it. I actually play Mojo here. These are both locations that are really bad for me. Plays Colossus. So I know he's playing Spectrum Destroyer. Well, I haven't seen Destroyer, but I assume it's Spectrum Destroyer. I think I'll do nothing. I think doing nothing is correct, maybe. This is really bad. If it turns into Savage Land, I'm in trouble. So maybe I want to fill it before that happens. But then if it's bar sinister, like... Man, this location is really tough. Okay, plays Electro, so we're going to see a... What the hell? This is actually really brutal. I'm going for it. YOLO. I'm pretty confident this is a Professor X, and it could be a coin flip into either lane. There's like no way for me to be able to guess which one it is. I lose if he just plays Spectrum. Why didn't the Ant-Man trigger the bishops? Okay, it's just lost. That's weird. So I think I just lose. I can retreat and like we get another shot, which is fine. If he snaps, I retreat immediately. Plays Spectrum here? No, he plays Claw. Yeah, I'm out. He just plays Spectrum left and I lose. Boston is so bad for me. I'm literally playing a deck, but my intention is to clutter the entire thing with 12 unique cards. Like, it's just been really bad locations. I can't snap. That's so bad. Do I have to just win 8 consecutive games now? What is this? What is this? I'm just gonna run out Hawkeye. Okay. We draw Bast, which is kind of annoying. But I think it's worthwhile. Playing Bishop and then Bast Armor. This is like the same power to Bishop. Really, so not playing Bishop and playing Bast instead is the same thing. It's not a big deal. Alright, X-Mansion diff incoming. Drax. Yep, okay. Patriot. Does nothing for me. That's pretty rough. That is pretty rough. We do get a turn 7, which is actually really good. It's like I win that lane. I'm gonna Iron Man. I think Iron Man left. I want a Mystique copy it in the middle. Oh yeah, I forgot about Claw. I might still be okay. If he Spectrums also, I am clearly not okay. I think this is the play, unfortunately. No Mystique. The one... Yeah, okay. Spectrum adds so much middle. I don't think I can win, unfortunately. Yeah, well, Mojo doesn't quite do enough. Plays Onslaught anyway. Fair enough. Well played. Games 1 and 2 are really tough. Man, I really got 3-0'd there. That's kind of brutal. That was kind of brutal. You're back. Do you want to give me a rematch on that one? That was pretty rough. You can play whatever you want, dude. I don't mind. It's those first 2 games, those locations were just really bad for me. With that deck. Do you want to send me a code? X-Mansion diff for your opponent Ultron and then you got a Killmonger. That's actually amazing. What's the worst one I've had? Most of my Sakars are the ones where I see the big Sakar diff. I've seen Onslaught Rogue, which is pretty huge. CL 1200 and rank 158. Interesting. Yeah, I feel ya. I'm collecting level 6,000 or something like that. Because I'm trying to get all the fancy cards to be able to. Oh, here we go. 21780. I'm trying to get all the fancy cards so I can make videos and stuff like that. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So my opponent has 6 cards in hand. Right? Yeah. Okay. Another X Mansion. I think I do get the Dazzler this game. There's double Quinjet. That's pretty good. What is X Mansion gonna do? Bifrost. I think that's fine. Just might start filling up the right lane instead. What do we get? Okay. I'm okay with that. Pretty much gives me middle for free. But it's gonna be this guy. This is gonna fill up. And then Blue Marvel's gonna be middle. So I only need to put a little bit of power in the middle comparatively. I want Dazzler on the right. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that through very well, did I? But that's okay. Ultron's gonna fill up the right for me. Actually, this is really funny because if I played Super Scroll, the Ebony Maw suddenly bad. Ooh. It's fortunate. So I'm assuming we're gonna see a double Dino on the final turn. Interesting. This is all I got. I don't really have another play that's any good. I probably should have put Dazzler in a different spot, but that's okay. My opponent snaps. I think he knows I'm going to play Ultron. That is a lot of cards. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, I definitely don't win that. Jesus. Fucking Enchantress, man. I tie middle. I lose the tiebreaker by 1! Again. Again. Fuck me. Can't catch a break, huh? God damn. That was brutal. Mere Island. We don't play into that unless I hit Squirrel or Misty Knight or something. I like Waspy only ever play on turn 6. Brood one time. Can I just like actually rip playable cards off the top of my deck? That would be nice. What the fuck? I guess we're playing nothing until turn 4. That's really brutal. Zambu. Yep. So... yeah, I think it has to be Patriot, Mystique, Ultron. And I can lose to Cosmo here. I obviously lose to Enchantress here, which is really annoying. Yeah, damn. That's gonna be really tough, actually. How do I play around Enchantress? Because it's like literally my whole deck. Okay, plays White Queen. He gets Ultron, which is meaningless. Okay, this is actually really good. Because I can play Ultron here and it's not a big problem. I think I still lose this. I mean, if he was playing the same deck as last game, Super Skull would have won instantly. Okay, I wonder if this is Enchantress. Well, let's hope that this is good enough. I don't think it is. I'm just gonna snatch there isn't a game 3. That's interesting. You can only wager as much cubes as you have. There's Quinjet. That's interesting. I wonder what his last 2 cards are then. So I don't win left. What's the last card? Because if it's Enchantress, I think I'm still fine. Double Dino, which is huge. Yeah. Yeah, GG's. That was tough. Enchantress fucks my deck. Like I just can't play into it. No matter what lane you hit, I have something with ongoing. That will probably make me lose, which is really tough. The I should have played Super Scroll, knowing that it was going to be Double Dino, but I also knew that I just kind of had to throw down Ultron, which wasn't great. Yeah, I'm a chronic brewer, man. I'm always open to look at stuff. I only have a few here because I regularly delete all of them. Yeah, I have most things. This is all I'm missing. Living Tribunal, Shadow King, Stature, MODOK. Like the very, very new stuff, and then like Null, which I do want. Sauron, Sentry, Shanna, Thanos. You can put a Tuma Invisible one. I did know that. Was it this? No, I was playing Zabu Killer. Yeah, I was playing a Tuma in this, but I ended up cutting it, probably for Jubilee. Yeah, because this deck I really like. You're just like, here's a 60 power Red Skull a lot of the time. I mean, I probably could cut some of this stuff, right? And we can put in Invisible Woman, a card I like very much. This one, because I have a cool variant. Big Max Greg fan. And we put in Atuma. Oh yeah, hang on. I have a different screen for it that I always forget to switch to. Because I zoom in for the gameplay stuff, so it's a bit easier to see what's going on. Yeah, Max Greg is my favorite artist from all these ones, for certain. Could play Super Scroll. Meme on some Super Scroll, huh? Play Shawez. Could play Shawez. I kind of want to brew a deck with Super Scroll, but like, because it's a counter card, not a. Have I played Bass Negative Surfer? Yeah, that's the deck I played at Infinite last season. I think I've currently got it deleted because I haven't played it. Yeah. If there's a deck that plays Bass, I've played it. pretty easy guess. Yeah, it's my favorite card in the game. I really like the deck building challenge that it gives. What do I want here? Because I can zero with Tuma as well. I could play Armor to stop myself getting Shang-Chi'd. And I get to play my Inca Fight Armor. And then what? And then we what? And then we what? Could be anything. Could be anything. Yeah, it is very consistent. I'm a big fan. Since Zabu got put into it, I kind of stopped playing it. Could play. I think I just play Mystique. Mystique can copy Wong or Invisible Man. But I might cut Armor and play Super Scroll, so I can play Super Scroll and copy it. I know it's not what's the term, optimal. Playing Armor is optimal. I just want to play a lot of Super Scroll because I just got it and I'm trying to get a feel for what kind of decks it goes well in. Also, here's my backup Zabu. Most of the time. Taskmaster. Yeah, Taskmaster probably should be in this deck actually. That's a good shout. That is a good shout. That's probably not a good place for her. Play Zabu in the middle. My friend's playing Destroy, so if they have Null, Super Scroll is Null, but I don't see a lot of Null in Destroy. I see Null in Galactus only. So I think there's not much point. I don't have him. I have a lot of the collection. I have spent money. I have spent probably too much money. Plays the collector. That is interesting. So I have Shuri. I can go one of my big guys. But I would prefer to draw Wong. We hit a Tuma, and we have Wakanda. Pretty hype. Pretty hype. So it's like this. Let's put a 20 on the left. I can Super Scroll first. But I don't think it's going to play anything ongoing, so I don't think there's any point of playing Super Scroll at all. Honestly. Here's Typhoid Mary. This lane is a problem to me. I kind of want to put like Red Skull in it. Or something like that. What I might do is this. And then Super Scroll anyway. Just in case. Yeah, I can't play Bar. I can't play Bar unless if it's Red Skull at the end. And Zero doesn't work with Invisible Woman very well because of the Bar. I'll get 2 zeros and 1 Typhoid Mary, which is not really worthwhile. No, I think Bar will still trigger. I think Bar will still trigger, but I just think it won't work the way I want it to. Okay, that's interesting. Here's my Typhoid Mary, and here's my Super Scroll. My opponent is playing a weird deck. He's got a lot of Sentinel for some reason. I have Infinite and I can't play it. Well, let's hope that 4 Super Scrolls means something. Otherwise I lose. Yeah, but I didn't draw it. Unfortunately, I didn't draw it. If I had drawn it, it would have been much better, but I wonder what my opponent is going to do. Because if he plays something like Devil Dino, then it's a huge meme. Okay, let's play Chavez. I don't beat Chavez. Yeah, I should put Taskmaster in. The original version of this deck did have it. If you played Devil Dino, that would have been so funny, but that's okay. I mean, he probably knew he couldn't, because I had 1 Super Scroll down. But that's alright. We just literally can't scroll for it, realistically. And then like this becomes Taskmaster, this becomes Armor. If we're not memeing and actually playing the deck. This is probably a better list. How much? I still have like a ton of credits, right? Okay. I want to spend. I want to spend my stuff because I want to try and unlock new things if I can. If you see anything in here that you think should get upgraded, say so. Say so. I have a couple of Red Skull boosters because I've been playing him in a Zabu Killer. Same with Typhoid Mary for some reason. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get Wasp. I'm trying to get my Wasp. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to get him that far. But I can bump him up a little bit. He's in blue. Yeah, I can only get him to purple. There's some cards that I just really like the background for, and so I would just never want to split. Like, this background is really cool. Why would I ever split that? Have I seen Earth's Mightiest Heroes? I haven't. I have not. Or actually, see, I have this other problem, right? Where's my green? Where's green? I have this, right? And this looks perfect at exactly this and no other rarity. So I'm like, well, alright, I'm just never going to spend my hazmat boosters, I guess, but this is probably one of my favorite variants in the game. There's the hazmat, there's the Invisible Woman, and the Mr. Fantastic on my to get list. It's the best depiction of Marvel put to screen. That's interesting. Yeah, I might have to check it out. I really liked Midnight Suns. I found the characterization of some of the characters in Midnight Suns was way better than the MCU. Like, I like Tony Stark better in Midnight Suns. Yeah, I agree. Because some of them are like average and it's kind of nothing, right? But then some of them are super detailed and look really good. Like this. Why would I ever want to put stuff over that? Whereas weirdly the Wasp one, where did she go? Yeah, no, this one. The thing she's sitting on stays there, but the rest of the snow stuff is gone. So the weird thing that you care about stays there. So I don't know, it's really weird and inconsistent. Only want to split for black and white. I agree. Inkify is the only one that I care about, with the exception of Iron Man. Iron Man with a gold background actually looks really good. Because the other thing is that with the Inkify ones, let's pull up Iron Man real quick. Iron Man, yeah, so this is Iron Man with gold background. Looks really good at legendary rarity. All of the Inkify stuff only looks good at no rarity, so I don't get 3D, which I think kind of sucks. Let me put more into Kazar. Yeah, right. Because I'm like hoping to get Inkify Iron Man. Because I play a lot of Iron Man because of the Mr. Negative deck, and I played Spectrum Destroyer as well for ages. So it's like this is a card I played a lot. I'd love to get an Inkify. Gets gold instead. I'm kind of like, well, actually, you know, make it legendary looks pretty good. So I'm not complaining about that one. Not complaining about that one. But I do prefer Inkify on the whole. I've got my list of 12 cards that I'm trying to get to Inkify at the moment, which is like Bast, Dan Hip, Adam Warlock, like my probably 2 highest priority ones. If you could crack something, that would be cool. Oh, I do have some Shrew boosters. I kind of like Shrew, but I feel like she is like so niche. No. Hawkeye. I feel like the devs need to bounce some of the early pool cards to be competitive at higher levels. I actually think Hawkeye is great. I'm playing Hawkeye in my #1 deck. This is my main deck that I used to climb. And the reason my Hawkeye is good because you play Hawkeye on 1 and then Adam Warlock on 2 and you get to draw a card. In the same way that if you play Bast on 1 and Adam Warlock on 2, you get to draw a card. So I think Hawkeye does actually have a place with exactly where he is. Whereas other stuff, I like Cozy posted a thing where Cozy was like, here's 12 cards that I think need a buff. And I was like, I really disagree. Actually, I made a whole YouTube video about it. I'll send you the link 1 second. Close this. Hello. Hello, Streamlabs. There we go. Yeah. So this is the Zoo one that I play. Which is probably the main one. I have a Ronin list that I also play. So this is the Zoo one, where it pretty consistently gets 11 out of 12 cards in a play. And the reason why I play is Adam Warlock is so you can draw more 1-drops and 2-drops and play them all out. So Bishop and stuff gets bigger. But the #1 problem with this deck, every single hand has both Iron Man and Blue Marvel in it, and you only ever want to cast one of them, and it always fucks your draws, and it's really frustrating. Then I've got... Did I delete it? Oh, I must have deleted it. I have a video for it. Oh, Bast Surfer Negative, I've deleted it for sure. I was playing it before Zabu came out. When Zabu came out, I switched to playing other Zabu stuff, so I deleted everything that I had. This is all new stuff, or like stuff I've copied from things online. Like this is a Jeff Hoagland deck. The Deadpool one is a Jeff Hoagland deck. This is something I made for a meme video, which is Cerebro 0, and then you play Agatha and lose every single game. Have I played Nakia into Brood? I've played a deck similar to that. It was Bast, Nakia, Forge, Mr. Sinister, Brood. And the idea is that you just try and put as much power into play by boosting those cards. It was okay. I don't dislike it. Oh, I have a lot of Rock Slide boosters. I didn't think I played that much Rock Slide. That is a lot of collector tokens. I think that's all of my credits. Maybe I can get one? Can I get one? Nah. Damn. Alright. Let's switch to... let's just play some regular Bast tempo so you can see it where I don't play terribly and I don't lose to locations and stuff. Should be, you know, something different. I've got that open already. Okay. This is a scoop. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, this is a scoop. My opponent Snap's not sticking around. Yeah, if I had Iron Man Mystique, probably would have stuck in. But my opponent Snappy makes me think they have Death or Null or something. Triskelion. Ah, that's really bad. That's really bad. These cards all suck for my deck too. I just have to play them so that I draw cards. I concede. No chance. You must snap. No chance. No chance. So I can't draw cards until turn 4. I don't get to play any of the cards out of my deck. Not staying in. But yeah, next game, I'll snap. I'll insta-snap. It's fine. This hand is mid. These first 4 cards, you want at least one of them. Having none of them, really bad. But that's okay. This is actually a pretty good location for us. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Oh no, this wants to go here. Dagger. Interesting. Interesting. Cloning fats. Hmm. Good thing I used Mysterio. Yeah. So I don't get a random Mysterio copy. Yeah. Yeah, Mysterio is sometimes really awkward in this deck. He's way better after he's been hit by Bast because all the copies have 3 power. But normally I only ever want to play it after Bishop. But because my hand was kind of flat, I wasn't going to wait and find out. Plays Iron Fist. Ooh, he gets a copy of Boosted Human Torch. That's kind of spooky. Well, we hit Bast. My next turn is Blue Marvel middle. And then Mystique copying it, Wolfsbane. I just ignore left. Oh yeah. And he gets a copy of Doctor Strange. Whew. This is tough for no reason. This is still a winnable lane, but he's gonna Doctor Strange and pull those somewhere else, probably middle, which is not good for me. I could Wolfsbane left, maybe. I think it's probably not great. I think he wants the Doctor Strange middle. I'm gonna play it some kind of a 2-drop. Maybe Cloak. Doctor Strange middle, Cloak to the right. I don't know. Mysterio is at 4 power. Yeah. I left, yeah. So I could win this lane if he plays nothing into it, like, weirdly. One of my favorite parts of Mysterio is that you Bast, and then you have Blue Marvel on it, and then you have 3 4-power Mysterios, and it feels really unfair. Cloak. Spider-Man. Okay. That's fair enough. So he's going to be playing Spider-Man. I don't think he's going to play Heimdall. Dude, this is way too late. Play this mid because is that even the best choice, right? Like, Well, it's either Mystique or I'm playing a 2-drop. I don't think the 2-drop was any better. Who knows, man? Who knows? I've made a poor choice. Oh, especially because only half of the Human Torch has moved. That's so shit. Anyway. I had no hope there at all, unfortunately. Unfortunately, my opener was really bad. I didn't get to, like, the point of Best Tempo is that you play out on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Play your big 5-drop and then Mystique copy it and the rest of the cards in your hand, basically. Here we go, I get to play Adam Warlock on 2. With Hawkeye, because I don't have Bast. And then we get to play Bishop, and then we get to play Mysterio. You draw a card. Blue Marvel is too high cost. Yeah, I can see that. Oof, that's pretty good. I can see that. Plays Brood and gets a copy of Brood. Is this Silver Surfer or is this something else entirely? What if they played a 2-3 in that lane? Yeah, I mean, if it's a tie, I don't get to draw a card. But Adam Warlock on his own never gets to draw you a card. Yeah, I mean, Cosmo is just so essential, unfortunately. My opponent snaps. I can Iron Man. I don't really want to. I want a Mysterio instead. Play Iron Man left. I think I just have to Blue Marvel. I think he is playing Silver Surfer. In which case, there's no chance I get to win anyway. I get to do this, which is kind of cool. So I actually fill up all 3 lanes. You guys kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah, I could have Clenny Bat Wolfsbane earlier. Oh, fuck off. Fuck me. And he gets the Silver Surfer anyway. He gets to steal my Blue Marvel buff. That's fucked. Whatever, dude. Like, I'm already barely in it, and I'm just here to humor you. Like... so dumb. Anyway. It wouldn't have made a difference. Like, literally, wouldn't have made a difference. With just Silver Surfer. Fuck off, fist bumping me. Anyway. This deck was much better in the meta at the start of the season. And a lot at the end of last season. So I played it a lot. Now I'm mostly tinkering with different stuff. Surfer and Zabu. Yeah, I think Surfer and Zabu is a bit broken right now. Like the Ultron was what I was playing when we opened stream. I like the Ultron deck a lot because it's pretty minorless. I do kind of want to tool my Agatha deck and collect some more boosters. I want to fix this. I don't think Jubilee is any good. -3 power. That's insane. No, I just think Zabu should cost 5. I don't think it should have ever costed 3. We're gonna play Lady Sif. Yup, we're gonna play Ghost Rider. This is Marvel Snap, and for some reason I have a lot of people still hanging out watching me do it. My man Alias, who is a regular. Making him a 4 cost doesn't really solve his issues. Yeah. I think Zabu should cost 5, and I think Silver Surfer should cost 4. Zabu does what Sarah does, but better. It's making it cost half as much is ridiculous. And Silver Surfer should cost 4. Because then you can still play Zabu. Like, if they don't change Zabu, you can still play Zabu and Silver Surfer in the same deck. And it's, like, not that different. I wanted something here, didn't I? Flood your deck with 4 costs. That is true. And you get Moon Girl. I literally made a video where the deck is Zabu and 4 costs. And the goal was to win with 2 Dazzler in play every game. And I did it many times. Like, it's just ridiculous. Zabu is way overpowered. I think I just cut Devil Diner. I think I Devil Diner in there because with the version before you would just always have like only 1 card played per turn. Death is not good. I want like a banger 4 and 5 drops. Just here to do a cheeky lurk. Alright, homie. Are you streaming later on? Because then I'll come and hang out. Otherwise, yes, I will see you tomorrow. And play some board games. Let's look at what's in 4 and 5. I feel like moving that value entirely is kind of bad. But a cost increase to 4 doesn't solve the issue. And cost increase to 5 makes it bad, yeah. If it was -3, Zabu decks need to work for his value regardless of the turn they play him on. Making him -3 is irrelevant. Changing the power of a card to nerf it is meaningless because of things like Bast, because of things like Mr. Negative. Everyone was like, make leader cost 0 or less, and I'm like, bro, that just means I pay him for 0 in Mr. Negative neck, and Mr. Negative at the time was already busted. Zabu being a 5/2, where you go Mr. Negative, and then I can play Zabu for 2 on turn 5 or whatever, like, is better, maybe. But like, I just think it needs to cost 5. I really do. Wouldn't Bast make the 4 cost suffer? Well, let's have a look, right? Because a lot of them you can still super play, right? Ghost Rider, you still get Shuri, you still get Shang-Chi, you still get Dracula, you still get Jubilee, you still get Sandman, you still get Spider-Man, you still get Super Skrull, you still get Absorbing Man, you still get Darkhawk, you still get Mr. Negative, right? That's still a very powerful deck. Like, you just play Darkhawk, you're playing Mystique, you're playing Moon Girl. Moon Girl going down by 1 isn't a big deal. Any of the ones that have 4 power going down by 1 isn't a big deal. I've done that a lot, and it doesn't really matter. And like, you still get Enchantress, you still get all that good stuff. Like, it's not really a big deal. So I think that's totally reasonable. Yeah. That's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to find like a good space for it. What's in 5? LeMayo. Auto mod didn't like that word. That card makes Zabu decks go from technical to power creep. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to really figure out exactly where it's supposed to go. I really like the idea of Zabu, meaning you're just getting Spider-Man, Shang-Chi, Enchantress, and those cards becoming more playable because of it. And then you're playing a control type deck, which would be great, right? But the problem is Zabu is so overpowered that you're like, I just want to play Zabu on turn 3, and then I want to play 4 costs for the rest of the game and no other thing, which is ridiculous. I don't think Mr. Negative and Bass is actually played that much. I don't really see it that often. We could build something here, because then I can go Bass. What have I got? Excuse me. I want to go by power. Here we go. We're gonna grab Adam Warlock. We're gonna grab Zabu and Mystique. Here he is. Zabu. Then we're gonna grab Wong. We're gonna grab Mr. Negative. We're gonna play Super Scroll here. That actually seems good. I don't think they're broken in of themselves, but they create a balancing dilemma for the team. I agree. It does mean that changing the power in anything means that you can't do anything about it. And like same for like, I mean, Shadow King is supposed to remove it or whatever. But I agree. I think that you should just not have made Zabu. I have this really big concern that they're doing a release strategy which is similar to something like League of Legends often is accused of doing. They'll release a busted champion. It becomes really popular in the world's meta, so a lot of players want to go and buy the new champion, play the new champion, and then after that meta where it's broken, they go, oh, actually we have to nerf it because it's unfair, or, you know, and then they make it useless. And I'm worried the same thing's going to happen. Zabu comes out, they're like, Zabu is really powerful. You have to spend $10 to play this card, and then they nerf it into the ground. Same thing with Silver Surfer, which I think is going to be really shit if that's the case. Speaking of Silver Surfer, Ironheart, Silver Surfer. Whoops, add to deck. Iron Man and Brood, I think is the deck. Yep, I think that's good enough. Or Rogue, maybe? But I'm already playing Super Scroll. I can't play Rogue. I think Super Scroll is just better. Surfer. Actually, what am I doing? Put the surfboard back on it. Let's try this out. See how this goes. Worst case, I'm farming boosters for cards I care about. I don't like how a bunch of the cards are overly reliant on the whims of fate, like Hulkbuster and Current Leader. It makes people overly rely on buff type decks, which is why Surfer is so strong. I feel like some of the problem we're always going to have is that it's so difficult to mitigate randomness. So anything that covers a wide area is going to be very powerful. The reason why Silver Surfer is very powerful is because it hits every lane. The reason why Leader was broken is because it hit every lane. It didn't matter where your opponent did stuff, you got something. Which is really tough. I get to Brood here, which is pretty good. You could have Armored here for value. I think that's strange. I lose my Super Scroll. That's fine. I'm gonna go like this. So I get to win Altar of Death with Silver Surfer later on. This is fine. You've put this in the wrong place for me to care about it. But I don't get to draw cards just yet. Fisk Tower. So I get to play Zabu. I could run out Silver Surfer early. But I guess I wait, because if I draw Wong, it's better. Yeah, I guess I'll wait. I'm really not pressed to play my Altar of Death extra mana. And Absorbing Man. Yeah, one of the things that I think is really interesting that not enough people talk about is they've intentionally designed the game so you don't have to choose targets. No, that's fine. We don't have to choose targets. Oh, that's really annoying. guess I go like this. I think this is the best choice. This is 6 power. That's not really worthwhile then. I go like this maybe. Just guarantee I win these 2 lanes. I snap here, my opponent retreats. So you can't be like, I'm gonna play Electra, I'm gonna choose this 1-drop over that 1-drop. Everything is targets everything, targets a random thing, targets everything in one lane, targets a random thing in one lane. That's interesting. It doesn't change anything though. Cable isn't run because his power level is better than Hulkbuster. He's run because you can choose a target to be particularly buffed. Cable? Cable? I don't think Cable. Cable steals a card from your opponent. Or are you thinking of like Shuri or Forge or something? Oh yeah, Forge. Yeah. Yeah, we can't choose anything in particular beyond the order upon which you play things. Which I think is important to know. Okay, that makes this Bast really good. Yeah, Forge. Cable is the one that steals cards from your opponent's deck. Yeah, I really like Forge. Forge was in the negative Surfer deck list for a long time. Oh, always lucky, never punished. Oh, just fucking rip Zabu off the top like a hero. Okay, my opponent's got something that cost 5 this round. That's interesting. Do I Wong in the unknown? I want to try this. I think this could work. So Absorbing Man doesn't double from Wong anyway. But what I want to play is Iron Man. Is Iron Man? I don't need to draw a card here. My opponent's gonna play a whole bunch of shit. Go like this. Gonna go like this, and then my final play is Mystique Silver Surfer, I think. Mystique play Wong last. Play Surfer last. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. And then Absorbing Man copies. Is what I'm thinking. Lowering power in favor of control is the ideal method of adjusting cards in the game. It's easiest for players to be able to pick up and continue playing, is the thing. Mystique middle looks like the way to go. But then I'm only Silver Surfing here. Maybe Ironheart's better. Because Silver Surfer is 6 each time. Ironheart is 6 each time, but it could be over here. I'm losing left pretty much no matter what. But if this copies Silver Surfer... Silver Surfer is better. Yeah, I agree. I think I win this. I had no idea what my opponent's doing, but I should win this. He has to put like 30 power into the middle. He has his own Iron Man and Mystique. Sure, you get to win left. Congratulations. And he puts 8 power into play. That's super weird. I don't know what my opponent was doing. I probably should have just snapped. I assumed my opponent was going to retreat if I did. Milk, welcome back, homie. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Oh, fuck. Oh, I gotta switch my thing back to in-game, don't I? Oh, I forgot, because we were busy brewing. The camera angle for the different things is different. This location is really bad for me. So I can't play into it, I can't do anything about it. The raft. That's fine. Been lost in Valorant. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Valorant too. Big fan. The raft. This sucks. My opponent retreated. Cool, man. Yeah, 2-3 out of Moloch means I get to draw cards. Crimson Cosmos means my opponent doesn't play anything here until I can do something about it. Multiverses is boring, no one is playing it. And Destiny 2 is, well, Lightfall just came out, didn't it? Like the new thing just came out. I'm kind of over Destiny. I've given up on it. The only thing I enjoyed playing in it was the Crucible. And the Crucible's only good if you play it regularly. I play Destiny regularly. This is probably a win for us. Look at this. Perfect bast hand. Oh, I have to snap. Lightfall's later this month. Oh, I just saw the purchase thing for it. Lol, please don't play a card here. Destiny is a game where you do chores to have fun content. It's true. It is true. So I have something on 3. Ooh, like an Ironheart for like no fucking value. Why not? Every looter shooter to exist. Yeah, Destiny is a very expensive game to have all the content. Oh! Ironheart actually clutch here. For real? That's kind of funny. I'm gonna miss the negative. The only thing I really get a big boost out of it is a 0 cost Silver Surfer. Which is fine. You get raids and stuff. I've never enjoyed raids. I played from Destiny 1 all the way to the end of Destiny 1 with like a pretty dedicated group and did raids and stuff, and it was always like way too hard. And just like not worth the amount of hours that you put in to figure it out. What I did really like was Trials of Osiris. Trials of Osiris was the thing I put real time into. Raids were just too frustrating for me. And it was like, you could only play raids if you had a group of people that knew what they were doing and could do it. And like, just playing with regular people meant it was impossible. It was just like too frustrating. Too frustrating to ever want to do it. We play Iron Man here. Yeah, Trials is great. Trials is really enjoyable. This is a problem. Absorbing Man copies Mr. Negative. He unnegatives my deck and then negatives it again. No, he just unnegatives my deck. Cool, man. Sick one, I guess. Fucking hell. That was a really rough Dr. Octopus. Yeah. I don't know, I just kind of over Destiny. Like, the thing that I really enjoyed was the Crucible, and now it's not an enjoyable thing anymore. Come on! Fuck this guy in particular, huh? -12. Fucking hell. This is really rough. Kinda really shot me down. Perfectly shot me down. I'm only one game off and add a Morlock upgrade though, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. if you are one of the 40 people watching, and you are a big Marvel Snap fan, which I assume because of the raid that you came from, do go and check out the YouTube, because it's probably better content than this, because I curate it. Because I curate it pretty well, and I'm focusing pretty hard on growing it lately, so I would appreciate getting a big subscribe hit from some homies. I'm just ignoring this entirely. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Yeah, classic Halo. Halo is always very good. My opponent snaps. That's fine. I clearly punt this lane, right? Okay. I still control Iron Man. I can still go Iron Man, copy Iron Man, Silver Surfer, which is like not terrible. I ripped Bass. I have another shot to draw Iron Man. It's Rock. Something I didn't see what the something was. Man, they really play the game. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I want to just start. I drew Rock. Really just want to start playing games with friends instead of really caring about what's going on, you know. Brood and the Rock. Oh, I can't do that. Shit. Brood, Silver Surfer, and the Rock. I think I lose this. Anyway. Oh yeah, you can send links here, that's all good. I just can't play them on stream. So if you're just doing it to show milk off me to have a look at later, that's fine. Fucking... Can I just stop playing people that play the exact thing that fucks up whatever I'm doing? Like, seriously. Fuck me. This game feels like such a silver bullet, I swear to God. Alright, I'll watch the video later on. I haven't played Halo since the third one came out. I remember playing through the campaign of the third one and that was kind of it. Blue Marvel. Not the notifications of it I was going to be getting, but that's okay. The sound kind of sucks. Blue Marvel is interesting. Depends what my opponent Ben Dover is playing. I'm gonna play the Super Scroll, assuming my opponent is gonna be playing Blue Marvel at some point. Hey, what was the other thing? Oh, there's a new Yard episode I totally missed. Well, that's on my to-do list for later, I guess. I don't know if this is a good play. I don't know if I really want to copy. Just undo, 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 undo. Fucking undo. Jesus Christ. Mr. Negative is actually not terrible here. I think I played Zabu. And then pass. Oh, fuck off. Fuck me dead. This game is so tilting, honestly. I drew Iron Man, so I get to play Iron Man, and then my opponent gets a free Iron Man. Yay. Right? Like, that's cool. I really don't care too much about giving him a Wong, so I don't think he's gonna Wong me to death. I'm kind of mad about that. Yeah, look, I would have negatived on Super Scroll, but I didn't think that the dude playing Blue Marvel was also playing a Rogue. It makes no fucking sense to me. Anyway. What is this? What is my opponent fucking playing? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, I have to do it this way around. So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Oh, I want to open that too, actually. Can you pause? Hello. Fuck me dead. I'm trying to like queue stuff up for later. And it just keeps auto playing. I can't even pause it. Oh, it didn't matter. I was losing middle anyway. But I figured my opponent can't beat Mega Silver Surfer like anyway. It's kind of dumb. I don't know why I played Shuru. I don't know what the fuck my opponent was doing. It's super frustrating. Well, that's it. Like, I see Blue Marvel, right? My opponent didn't get Super Scroll because he would have played Super Scroll. I think he got my Iron Man or something like that at the end, but it's like, what is going on? What is going on? These locations suck. I'm gonna go like this. Okay, Iceman didn't hit Zabu, that's fine. That opponent was a bot. Yeah, but the bot with a username of Ben Dover? Don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. We have to play Mr. Negative. I think we snap on Mr. Negative, right? Like, I fucking hate this. I need to snap before pressing the end turn button. It's a really bad habit that I have. I'm gonna do LOL. Let's just lose this lane even harder, huh? What a meme. Go left. Nice. Couldn't ask for more. Couldn't ask for more. These are all pretty good. So I can actually just play Wong. Jokes. So I play Thanos, or is playing Ironheart better? Playing Ironheart might actually be bad, because it could go left. I think it's actually okay, because if these both become 1, this is 2, I still don't lose this lane. But any power that goes into here is really good. I do like, yeah, I think Thanos is the correct choice. Ironheart is risky. It is. I probably should have played Ironheart before Thanos so that I had a higher chance of hitting something on the... Fuck off! Are you kidding? Lowest possible odds. Hits the lowest possible odds. Get the fuck out of here. I still win, but like, I'm really mad at that. It shouldn't have happened like that. Yeah, I still beat Odin. But like, that's so dumb. The RNG in this game doesn't feel like a small obstacle, you know what I mean? It feels like it's heads or tails every time. Yeah, I had to Iron Heart. I knew that they had enough power to win that lane if I didn't. Interesting. Very interesting. Kiln? Oh, Bast? Oh. Let's have to Bast. I don't think I can Adam Warlock though. I think I Brood middle. Sure. Yeah, I think that's fine. Hopefully I have redraw Mr. Negative. That's the best outcome. I want them to add more control over card functions. I don't necessarily want them to add a thing that allows you to target things with specificity. I would rather that they just made the game not feel like shit when I play it all the time. Honestly. This sucks a little bit. I'm gonna put some more power into the middle just in case my opponent plays something big, because I could potentially Absorbing Man. But I don't know how worried I should be. This is Cerebro 2, I think. Yeah. Interesting problem to have. Interesting problem to have. If he plays Mystique here. Interesting. I think this is fine. And I add a Warlock Silver Surfer on the right in the final turn. Or on the left, maybe. I should play him on the left. Yeah. Yep. So I don't win middle off that, but Silver Surfer definitely wins middle off that. Wong does not do anything for me. Am I like this? What do I punt left? I think this is correct. If he plays one thing in each, I kind of lose. I think I just have to like all in on the right. Okay. He plays Blue Marvel, but I beat that. Yeah, you didn't believe in me. Oof. You didn't believe in me. I believed in me. Yeah, this deck feels super inconsistent. The thing is, I think the reason why Negative Surfer was really good before is that before you just wanted to have the highest possible ceiling. Now, I think you want to be the most resilient because there's just so many cards. There's just so many cards that easily hose what you're doing that are played in the meta now. I feel like playing a Zabu control deck with like Darkhawk or fucking Sandman, dude. Like Super Scroll, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, Absorbing Man. Where's my Absorbing Man? Yeah. I forgot its power set. And then what? Because I can play Bast into this. Do I play Darkhawk? Do I play... I do play Enchantress. Let's get Adam. Let's get Best. Right, this is super playable. Let's get Daredevil. We get to play Professor X, right? Giving all cards +1. Yeah, and Maximus. I think that was the deck that killed it. But I still think that that in itself isn't ridiculously overpowered. What else do I want? I could play Valkyrie. I could play Ronin. Ronin and Sandman is pretty good. Maximus should suck since he makes Surfer and Zabu draw earlier. But you can play him on turn 6 with Sarah. Yeah, I think Maximus is just cracked in general, honestly. Super Scroll and Professor X is interesting. I could play Gamora. It's not really that great. I think I want Devil Dino. I think I want to play Devil Dino, and I think I want to play Moon Girl. And I think that's the deck, right? It doesn't have Zabu in it. That was perhaps... Whoops! The one card. The namesake. The namesake of the deck. How's this looking? Zabu control. It's like this I want to change the deck back. Sure. The idea of this deck is you go Zabu on 3, 2 things on 4, Professor X on 5, and then 3 4-drops on 6. I don't have anything that gives me a lot of power, so maybe I need to play Darkhawk. But I guess I find just destroy all their shit. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's find out. Electro will break the game. Interesting. No, I didn't want to play anything that Bast doesn't work into. Yeah, I think Electro is already very strong. My current thing is Electro into Magic into Destroyer, which I think is really strong. I might get the draw card here, depending on what he took there.
Breaking news.
Cosmo, huh? Bass doesn't really do anything here. That's okay. Bass doesn't do a lot in this deck, in general, actually. Yeah, I really like Ongoing. I play like an Agatha one on the regular. Super Scroll. So this is a Cosmo, and this is a Cosmo. Sort of a problem. That's okay. I get to do this and this, which I think is worthwhile. Because then Spider-Man and Professor X is pretty good. I feel like I want to cut 2 cards and play Darkhawk Mystique, but Darkhawk doesn't work super well. I could probably swap Bast for Hawkeye and like play a bunch of big things instead, like White Queen and Miximus, something like that. What did he take? It could have been either of these 2 things. So if he has Super Scroll, that's kind of a meme. How about Cosmo here? Go like this, maybe. I'm hungry again. I've been streaming for many hours actually. Took the Cosmo. Oh, it might actually. If it doesn't count the Zabu cost reduction, then it takes Cosmo. Yeah, that's an interesting point. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I was hoping to draw Absorbing Man. I kind of didn't. This is fine. I have Absorbing Man now. And Sandman, which is a great card for the final turn. My opponent retreats. That's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, so I have the main problem of I can't put power into play. Come back. And Bast is kind of mediocre with some of these cards, which is interesting. Maybe we relook at this. Maybe we relook at this. Cut Bast. Still want to play Adam Warlock because it gives you a higher chance of playing Zabu. Oh, it's definitely going to lead to a lot of retreats. That's the idea. It's to beat them. I think we get to play Maximus because where is he? Maximus. Because Adam Warlock into Maximus draws you cards. Invisible Woman is really good. Invisible Woman is really good. And I get Sandman. But then we're gonna instead play. Let's cut Sandman. I actually really like Sandman here. Never mind. Let's not cut Sandman. Let's cut Enchantress because we're playing Super Scroll. Let's cut Moon Girl maybe. And then play Darkhawk Rockslide. Is that the angle? Maybe we cut Maximus. We go Darkhawk Rockslide. I have Shuri for some reason. I want to play Shuri for some reason. Yeah, so you don't always play Sandman. You play Sandman on turn 5 if you think they're going to be storming out and playing a lot of things. If you aren't ramping gradually, doesn't Sandman? I mean, it depends on... you play Sandman to beat a particular deck in the same way that you play Super Scroll to beat a particular deck. Adam Warlock is not great here. I think we try this. Try a few games like this. See how it goes. Oh yeah, I've played I was playing Amiga Red. Amiga Red full ongoing. Well, this is pretty good. Which actually I might try again now that I have more things. More things. So, because you can play Zabu, which is ongoing, Darkhawk, which is ongoing, Sandman, which is ongoing, Super Scroll, which is ongoing. Really? You picked my lane? You picked exactly my lane? And then snapped? That sucks. That sucks. Oh, to test your deck against mine. Oh. Honestly, right now I think this deck is bad. This is not quite doing what I want it to do. And it's a fucking Sanctum anyway. Jesus Christ. That's so dumb. Okay. We might be able to win on Shang-Chi. Let's Fog for a turn. And the way that we do that is like this. And then my opponent doesn't get to play any cards for the rest of the game.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, Grand Central's gonna hit something, but it's probably gonna be Apocalypse. Which I get to Shang-Chi, and I get to Shang-Chi this lane as well, I guess? I don't know. He doesn't get to play anything in it, so I've got to get 8 power in there somehow. Which is Rockslide, Shang-Chi. Oh, I'm playing something there. Fuck me. This game sucks. This game sucks. This No luck. Alright, instead, let's just build the full ongoing thing. Because that actually sounded like fun. We get to play Iron Man. We get to play Mystique. We get to play some stuff. Probably not Darkhawk. I don't know if I like Electro too much. I do like Invisible Woman in this deck. I'm going to be playing Super Scroll because we're going to be playing Zabu. I'm going to be playing Wong because we're going to be playing Spectrum. It should be down the bottom here somewhere. Spectrum. And the other Omega Red, thank you. This one. Let's come back up a bit. Let's actually just sort by 4s. There's a lot. Rogue to counter Zabu. Maybe. I don't like many of these options actually. I could play Sandman. Let's try counters to be just as important as plays. That's true. What I want is Onslaught. This one. I don't think I care about anything else, do I? Because then I can play Rogue. Do I want to play Professor X? Probably not. Could play Cosmo. Could play Armor. Could play Shuri is what I was thinking about as well. Could play Goose, but Goose... I don't know if Goose is really good for me. Yeah, Professor X might be good. Let's try Professor X, and then I want to try... wow. Really, really good mental blank here. Wow. I just completely went blank. Yeah, Electro kind of goes around what Zabu was trying to do. It wasn't ongoing. Wow, I'm really blanking hard. Look at unreveal stuff. Maybe it's something in here. Rogue. We were just talking about Rogue. I wanted to play Rogue. God, that was so hard. So hard for me to put that together for some reason. Let's try this. We were in the wrong view for deck building. We were in the right view for now playing games. It's a bit silly of me. Yeah, I think I pick between Zabu and Electro. This is interesting. I think Warpath probably is also a good pick, but I don't know that I'm going to be just playing into 2 lanes. Yeah, I could have put Warpath in here. I think Warpath would replace Sandman. Plays Sentinel. Mere Island. I have no playable cards. That's really shit. I'm not playing that. That's for sure. I can't Omega Red. So my plan is to go Iron Man Onslaught and win this lane. White Queen. Interesting. I think I still win, but only because my opponent is bad, not because I am good. Which is kind of awkward. Kind of awkward. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Test it out for a bit, and then yeah, maybe we can battle mode. I think I want to cut Sandman and play Warpath instead. The kind of core of this deck is the Omega Red Iron Man Onslaught. Puts 8 in 2 lanes. My opponent is thinking really hard. Oh. Plays armor.
I am Iron Man.
Curious. But I get to do this. Play only 3 cards, win the game. Seems strange. Seems strange. Okay. Because if the goal is to make a big spectrum, I need some smaller stuff, I think. Warpath, Omega Red, Wong. Is possible, yes. Is possible. I think Super Scroll is too good though. So I might just swap this for Warpath. This guy. My problem is that like only Invisible Woman and Zabu are proactive. I want to do nothing otherwise. Which is kind of rough. I have Rogue. This hand sucks also. I think every hand that doesn't have Zabu in it is gonna suck. Which is kind of not great. Yeah, I'm happy to do battle mode. I just wanted to test the deck out first. Rather than running myself into the meat grinder of battling you again. Bro, what the fuck? Just do nothing until turn 4 every time. Seems bad. Seems bad. Dracula, that's fine. If I don't draw Iron Man, I retreat. Okay, shit, we're still in it. Yeah, it has way too many high cost cards. I think I cut Rogue and play Electro then. But the problem is with Electro is you're going Electro on 3, Iron Man on 5, Onslaught on 6, and then you have a turn 7 where you're playing Omega Red and you're like, what's the point? Okay, this is really bad. I think I just lost the game. I could Spectrum maybe? How big is he? Big. Maybe Spectrum? Play X4. What do you mean play X4? Oh, 4 high cost cards. Buy 1. Oh, whatever, dude. This kind of sucked. Oh, Professor X on turn 4. Yeah, I couldn't do that either. Let's cut this and this and this. We maybe put Mystique back in. Maybe. Before that, I want to get Shuri. She's over here. And then I want to get cheap ongoing cards. No, energy. Like Ant-Man is really good. Like Luke Cage is pretty good. Yes. Yes, Shuri in ongoing. The goal is to get an Omega Red to activate. So Shuri making it 10 power is pretty good value. Wong Shuri Omega Red, pretty good value. I think maybe Mojo. And then maybe I put in Mystique. Like this is stuff. Yes. Let's try this. Yeah, Goose is okay, but Goose means I can't, like, the idea of Goose in something like Cerebro, Goose says you can't Enchantress my, yeah, whatever. You can't Enchantress my things, my Cerebro or my Mystique. And then Zabu says I play 100 anyway. This deck, I want to be able to play Onslaught in the same lane as what it would be protecting. What the fuck is this? Fucking hell. I don't care about that. I want to know what this is. If this is an unplayable, we're leaving. Okay, thank God. Do I like actually win Death's Domain here? Because my opponent can't play into it? That would be really funny. Nice, man. If my opponent is playing Cerebro, they're in trouble. I'm just gonna set up to play a big spectrum. That's all I can do, I think. My opponent plays Cosmo, I retreat. What the fuck? This game sucks, man. Well, the plan is to Iron Man. Iron Man gets the boost from Stock Tower, and then I Spectrum into this lane. Because he might be able to play a Death Domain, I don't know. He has his own lobby. Cool, man.
Iron Man. All systems go.
I think Spectrum should win both these lanes. No, I wouldn't say that. If he Cosmos here, I'm in trouble. If his turn is Cosmo Jubilee, I lose the game. Or Cosmo literally play anything left. Oh no, I went on power. Yeah, I guess I went on power. Mystique getting the boosters as if there isn't any other card that I would want to have it. Cosmo shouldn't hurt me. Yeah, I was more thinking about what stops me from being able to win left and right. I really don't want to play in a machine world. So yeah, I would have been fine, but I'm just kind of assuming that they're playing hate cards almost exclusively. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Because I assume that they're just going to be playing hate cards. Oof. Okay. Good plan. See, we've got Wong, Shuri, Omega Red. Which could be really good. I think I play them somewhere else, though. Probably not. Unfortunately, like. Well, let's go. 20 power Omega Red time. My opponent also played Wong. That's kind of goofy. Yeah, Iron Man. Could be good. Could be good. Why not? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what happens. He plays Devil Dinosaur. Okay. Not what I expected, but that's fine. This is the final turn. Onslaught. This is the best I got. It's not particularly great. Yeah, my opponent snaps, so they can probably beat Omega Red. That's frustrating. And before they have Shang-Chi, we have Mojo face down in Dark Dimension. Rigged. This game is rigged. This game is rigged. Who the fuck plays Wong Devil Dinosaur? Armor Shang-Chi. What is Wong for? Makes no sense. This game sucks, man. Oh. This one I want. It's so dark in my room despite me being literally next to you, a really bright light. But I'm kind of tilted, honestly, just in general. Playing this game too much makes me really tilted. But that's okay. The way that I usually deal with being tilted is I play games to just like learn or showcase what's going on. When I'm on stream and I have 40 people, or a little while ago 180 people watching, a little bit of pressure on me to be entertaining and not be shit. Which I feel like I have been a little bit. But that's alright. What we are going to do is we are going to raid my homie Alias Trench that came in, because I want to go and cook dinner. I'm hungry. I've been live on stream for 5 hours and haven't had breakfast or lunch. It is 8 p.m. So I should probably eat something. Unfortunately. Now I need to remember how to do this. I want to open up Twitch. Open up my dashboard. We're going to do a big raid on my homie Alias Trench. So we all get to go in and hang out with them. They're one of my favorite creators because I hang out with them in real life. And they're a lot of fun. And I enjoy doing stuff with them, you know. So jump in, say hi. They're playing tabletop RPGs right now, as they do pretty regularly. Which I think is going to be fun. And I get to hit them back with a raid like one time. Normally they're bringing people into my stream. So this will be nice to return the favor. Make sure you say hi.
How many drugs I need to take?